terrified.
You should be!
This is what we came in for.
What's up, brain drainers? We are here at Amicon 2015. I'm the Colonel. I'm not the Colonel. I'm the Hooligan. This is the Colonel. Colonel, tell them what we're doing here today.
Man, we're here to help out. Ideas are Bulletproof Studios Network that are supporting the Brain Drain and our production company, Metal Unicorn. Man, there's a lot of people here. We're excited to get to see a lot of these people and see what they're going to end up doing. They've got poetry contests. They're going to have some kind of music stuff going on. Tons of really interesting things being sold.
Freddy Krueger is literally right in front of us, and I'm terrified.
I saw Darth Vader and somebody else that came through here a while ago. It looked like Boba Fett. I wonder if we can get a war going on.
I don't know. We're going to do a lot of interviews. We're going to have a lot of fun today. You guys stick around. Check it out. What's up, guys? It's the Hooligan here. We're here in front of the Gaming Museum booth, and we're going to talk to Joe Sullivan, who is the owner and proprietor of the Gaming Museum. He's got a lot of really neat, cool stuff sitting out here that we're going to show you guys. Is this a traveling thing? Is this something that you travel with all the time? Do you have a home base?
So the museum is primarily a part of Super BitCon, which is a convention in Oklahoma City. This upcoming year will be April 2nd and 3rd at the Oklahoma State Fairgrounds. And it is starting to travel. It's been so successful at our convention that we've been getting inquiries from others. So Amicon here contacted us after a few of their vendors let them know about our museum, and they did what they needed to do to bring out just a small piece of the full museum. There's actually a lot of stuff.
Tell us about this thing. We're going to get some footage of this, but tell us about, this is a rifle right here that goes to a Super Nintendo, am I right?
So what we have here is the Multi-Purpose Arcade Combat Simulator. This was a special program where Nintendo was contracted by the U.S. military to create a system to allow their reserve units the ability to maintain rifle proficiency without the cost of ammunition, the upkeep of weapons, range fees, etc. So Nintendo subcontracted Sculpture Software, who they have made a ton of common Nintendo games like Bart's Nightmare and Super Star Wars and stuff like that. And they created basically like a shooting range Nintendo cart, and they modified an actual Yager AP-74 assault rifle to work with a Super Nintendo. So what you see here, and you'll notice on the rifle, the cart, the Super Nintendo, every component, even the box, they've all got this stamp on there. This is the only known complete set that is traceable to a single military unit. So you start with the estimated production run on these rifles and carts was around 600 total, with most of them being destroyed and not supposed to kind of get out. It's pretty amazing to have a singular, like I said, matching complete set, and this is the only known one to exist.
Now, remember, kids, video games don't cause violence, and guns don't cause violence, but when you put them together, let's get violent. That's cool. Okay, so I recently started myself collecting again for my Nintendo 64. And I'm looking for stuff. I thought Mario Party 3 was pretty rare, but you got some stuff here. You got these competition carts I saw over here for the Super NES, like Star Fox and Donkey Kong Country. What's the rarest thing that you guys have in your collection?
So some of the really exceptionally rare stuff, we actually have a Legend of Zelda test cart for the NES that was used in Nintendo repair centers, which wasn't even known to really exist until a few years ago. It is arguably the most valuable Zelda item out there. And if it's not that, we actually have a number of Nintendo 64 demo carts as well, including the Grey Majora's Mask demo cart, which is the rarest N64 single cartridge. It was pretty phenomenal because there was a lot of, what makes it so valuable was not only was it ridiculously rare, but there were a number of features in that game that didn't make it into the final version that got cut out. So the only way to actually try them is to play this special demo version.
Have you played it?
Yes, I have.
Can I play it?
Well, we'll see. So you can find us at superbitcon.com. Also Facebook, SuperBitCon is the best way to stay up to date. And if you are a convention organizer and you want to bring us out there, all of our contact info is there as well. I am the public relations director for SuperBitCon, and my information can be found right there on the website to get a hold of me.
Fantastic, Joe. Thank you. Again, you guys hang out. We're going to get you some more interviews, more fun stuff, but this right here was probably my favorite part of the day so far. See you guys in a bit.
Hey guys, we're coming at you from Amicon, all kinds of fun stuff going on. Right now, what do we got going on behind us here?
Right now we have a little bit of live action role playing going on. Behind us you can see the participants of the Barony of Evermore Hollow, a local group based in Canyon that meets Saturday at 3 p.m. in Connor Park. We're wanting to bring this wonderful pastime and activity to Amicon, and something good and fun for the kids, something good and fun for the adults, and definitely a learning experience.
Absolutely. Now, this is what we call LARPing in this roleplay, correct?
Yes, that is correct. Live action role playing. Basically, you get to dress up in silly and serious costumes and hit each other with some foam swords.
Awesome. Okay, well, I, sir, have never experienced LARPing. I would like to try it out. How do you feel about me challenging you in a duel?
I'm a little scared.
You should be. You should be a little bit frightened.
I'm definitely a little bit scared. You seem like you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I've done a little training. One time I fought with my sister with some knives, plastic knives on a picnic. She killed me, though, so I think you've got good chances.
Absolutely. You're awfully spry for a dead man.
Love it. All right, let's do this thing.
Absolutely.
Hey, Brain Drainers, I'm glad you're here with us right now. I've got Steven. He's one hell of a poet. I got to talk to him earlier. I got to listen to some of the stuff that he's had published. He's over here with the Steam Dog Poetry Slam. What else you got going on over there?
We also have a lot of pirate poetry. We've got poetry in book form, poetry in CDs.
I did read a poem I wrote earlier. I mean, I'm not a good judge of my own stuff.
I am but a moon, held in place by your force, fighting the centrifugal planes that push me back in a way that doesn't allow gravity to let me rush in to join.
What did you think?
I really, really enjoyed it. Like I told you, not only the written word, but I thought your recitation was very, very good. I thought it had an incredible theme, and the words that you used evoke a very emotional response. And Samuel Taylor Coleridge said that prose is all about putting words in order. He also said, poetry is all about putting the best words in the best order. And I thought you did an excellent example of poetry.
Oh, thank you. If you want to close us out with a small poem?
This is a triolet. My latest book is Songs for a Mechanical Age, and I chose the triolet because I thought it was representative of sort of the steampunk ethic. This is a piece called The Strand, and I wrote it as if a steampunk character. It's not necessarily steampunk themed, but it might be something a steampunk character would write, would feel on the death of a loved one. As I stand here with my face to the sea, the wind in a memory caress my skin. Thoughts of you rush back to me as I stand here with my face to the sea. But there is nowhere else I'd rather be, for on this strand you live again. As I stand here with my face to the sea, the wind and a memory caress my skin.
Your favorite used camel dealer and exotic fuel salesman. Oh, you need some camel dung? Oh, let me tell you.
I love camel dung.
I got a camel dung deal for you. We fix you up with a good dung deal.
It's a dung deal.
It's a dung deal.
Okay, is there any way I can get one of those hats, or is that an exclusive deal?
I actually made it.
You made this hat.
Complete with the lion on the top. The lion sleeps tonight
In the jungle.
the mighty jungle. The lion sleeps tonight.
Hey, brain drainers, this is the Colonel, and this is day 2, and we're here talking to
Greg Harms.
Greg Harms. I'm sorry about that, brother. But anyway, these guys over here create from inception to the end product of comic books.
We do a plethora. We go anywhere from supernatural westerns all the way up to the superhero. So it's the supernatural western is about a one-armed gunslinger with a chain-smoking monkey and a haunted organ. So, and then the superhero is a Marine that's been exposed to experimental weapon and got superpowers. So, and there's all kinds of stories in between there that we've told or worked on, and it's really fun.
Well, that first one kind of reminds me of the Dark Tower series.
Maybe a little bit of influence in there, but it's a supernatural western. It's really exciting. It's from it's in a book called Undertow, and it's from Seventh Wave Comics. And the other one is Repo Man, and it's from Ega Productions, which is Lou Pizarro, who is the producer for Operation Repo. And then we have our own, me and Roman are part of Third Empire Studios, and we produce a book called Lynch Mob. And then we also do a children's book that my wife writes called Lola and Bernice.
So, is Roman the primary artist for all of this, or
on most of the books, he actually is the primary artist, and then I do inks and colors and graphic design work.
Okay, cool. Well, how you guys been doing over here? You been making a profit so far?
Amicon is always an awesome show to come out to, and it supports the Amarillo Public Library, so it's a good cause as well.
And you're out of?
I'm out of Borger, Texas. And Roman is out of Jarrell, Texas, which is north of Austin. So thanks to the boys.
Wow, now that's pretty cool. I mean, a bunch of you people don't think that there's a lot of talent here in the Amarillo area, or what they call Amarillo Panhandle area, and there really is. There's a lot of actors. There's filming. We got comic book makers. Come on. Can't do any better than that. Well, we'll catch you later on some more stuff, more interviews. Greg, want to appreciate you for your time. And kick some butt, man. You're doing great out here. Thank you.
We're doing an intro for the camera, not for these people.
Well, these people are here too.
Hi, people.
Hi, people. This camera knows those people are there.
You are terrified. I'm nervous.
It's kind of look like Josh Jackson's uncle.
No. I'm not sure if I can do this with him standing there.
What is it about it that you like that turns you on, as they say?
I like the fact that you can't do wrong. There's no right or wrong for steampunk. Considering there's like at least 5 or 6 different genres, I mean, you can go any different way and not be wrong about it. Okay. Reprise Salvateers.
Oh, okay. That sounds good.
Yeah, because we know your ship's going to go down. We know when it's going to go down, but, for a nominal fee, we can save all your cargo, make sure you get down to the ground safely and all, and then, like I said, for the nominal fee, you can, purchase your stuff back.
So you do kind of like all the car salesmen out there, make sure there's gremlins in the ships that are sold, right? Okay. Well, we want to thank y'all very much. It was really good to meet y'all. I hope you have one heck of a time while you're here. Thank you.
Well, I got this little sweet camel. She's sweet! Okay, little old lady used her to go to church. And okay, she rode 6,000 miles to church every Sunday. But it's still a good camel. It's got 2 humps. 2 humps!
That's extra fuel for the fire.
It's got four on the floor. Nice solid feet.
As it should.
You okay?
I guess it's not good to have a white suit in real life because you make a big mess. But at Amicon, you can just pretend it's blood.
Earlier I was eating a hot dog and I had to eat it like this. It's like I'm not gonna take off the whole costume.
What's your favorite thing about Amicon so far?
Honestly, the people. Half the time I don't care about buying anything. I like meeting people. It's awesome. So it's tons of fun.
Have you met anybody or seen any costumes that you're totally in love with besides your own?
There was someone doing Alucard from Helsing, and I think he looks like Carmen Sandiego, but I think it's great. It's a wonderful costume.
Either way, it's awesome. You guys stick around. exhausted.
I know what you mean, man.
But we had a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
It was a blast meeting all the people, and we are definitely going to have to go back next year.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, the originality and a lot of the stuff that was out there and the character that they were, man, the dedication that we went into a lot of the stuff that we saw was just amazing.
True story. There was a lot of really neat costumes, a lot of really sexy-ass costumes, too.
Yes, there were. But who was that one guy you were looking at?
Rude.
Oh.
Rude.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. Well, the one with the weird Sailor Moon costume?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that was Marcus. That's right. Our producer was really watching him pretty well. But anyway, I mean, I got to do a poetry slam. That was so much fun.
Proud of you. You did good.
Best part, I'm getting published.
Nice.
So,
I'm not.
Keep a lookout for that.
Which is fine with me. But we are going to go back next year. We want to thank everybody that let us be there. Ideas or Bulletproof Studios Network.
Yeah, thanks, Cody.
For letting us hang out at their booth and premiere the new episode of the Brain Drain that we did there. That one's actually going to be out on YouTube in a few weeks, so you guys watch out for that one.
And Kaya, the cosplay model that was out there taking pictures, she did a great job. Too. She did a great job. Girls of Geek, the box opening, all of that stuff.
Yeah, dude. So much stuff. We're glad you guys joined us, but we'll see you next time.
Yeah, it's time for my nap.
Yeah, thanks again.
Take it easy.
Yeah.